Terminator 2 3D was an attraction at Universal Studios Florida, and was a mini-sequel to Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It featured the original cast from the movie. T2 3D opened in the Hollywood area of the park on April 27, 1996, costing approximately $60 million. The main cast from the movie, including Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, Edward Furlong as John Connor, and Robert Patrick as the T-1000, all featured in the 12-minute-long film, directed by James Cameron, which cost $24 million. Guests enter the Cyberdyne Systems building, where they walk through what appears to be an ordinary-looking office building. Overhead there are dozens of TV screens which show clips from Cyberdyne Systems, and also live footage of people in the queue which is then blended into the video package. Moving into the pre-show, guests enter the Miles Bennett Dyson Memorial Auditorium, which is futuristic and has several large screens. Guests are welcomed by Kimberly Duncan, Cyberdyne's Director of Community Relations and Media Control, who is standing on a high platform up front. A promotional video begins, showing Cyberdyne's numerous technological contributions before the video feed is hijacked by John and Sarah Connor, warning the audience about Skynet and the future war against the machines. The video in the pre-show was updated in 2015 to feature future technologies that were now in use. During the interrupted video feed, Sarah and John Connor appear on screen on behalf of the Resistance. The Cyberdyne building is about to be attacked and all civilians have 15 minutes to leave. Sarah Connor then tells us what she knows about Terminators and Judgment Day, and we see clips from Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Kimberly Duncan returns, and is talking to security on the phone, alerting them to an intruder breach. The promotional video ends, putting people on high alert. Kimberly assures guests they have seen the last of those people. Guests then enter the theater for a demonstration of Cyberdyne's latest inventions. After taking their seats in the 700-seat theater, guests are then given a demonstration of Cyberdyne's newest creation, the Cyberdyne Series 70 Autonomous Infantry Unit, T-70 Terminators. Guests are told to put on their safety visors to watch a demonstration of the T-70 Terminators in action. Security alarms ring and Sarah and John Connor descend from the ceiling. Sarah runs on stage and stops the company's presentation. Although stunt actors are running around the auditorium, the real actors' faces are shown on the television screens. The Cyberdyne logo on the screen morphs into the T-1000, and it morphs into human form. Sarah and John try to flee, but the T-1000 accesses the controls for the T-70 robots to target them. The Connors seem to be in trouble until a time portal opens on stage. The T-800 rides out on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. He fires a shotgun, wounding the T-1000. Sarah tells John to join the T-800 and cross back through the time portal. They ride ahead and the T-1000 jumps through the portal at the last minute, following the two of them back into the future. The live action then moves directly to the 3D movie on the large screens, which shows John and T-800 with the T-1000 in pursuit. After defeating him, John and T-800 make their way across the war-ravaged landscape as they head towards Skynet, and are chased by a flying hunter-killer, 4 mini-hunters, and a Terminator endoskeleton. The set consists of a stage surrounded by a triptych of adjoined silver screens. Each of these 3 screens measured 23 by 50 feet. A total of 6 iWorks projectors were used to run the 3D, 70mm film simultaneously at 30 frames per second. The Harley was one of the biggest technical problems for the engineers. It was a real Harley-Davidson fat boy that they gutted and reworked with electronics crammed into any space that they could find. The bike rides on a substructure that handles the pitch, yaw and gimbal effects, as well as smokers and safety gear. The Harley rides on a railed system, like what you would find on a steel roller coaster. Getting the Harley mechanisms to synchronize with the 3D film and with the safety parameters was a major job. Eventually they managed to get it working correctly. The duo successfully penetrate the Skynet facility and descend into the central core, where they battle the T-1000, a giant liquid metal spider-like construct similar to a very large T-1000. The T-800 sends John back to the present while he stays behind to blow up Skynet and the T-1000 to end the show. At the end of the show, guests would leave the attraction through the Cyber Image store, which was full of memorabilia and props from the T2 movie. Despite the continued popularity of the attraction, on September 7, 2017, Universal Studios Florida announced their version of T2 3D would close on October 8, 2017. On October 15, 2019, Universal Studios Florida announced that a new Jason Bourne-themed show, named The Bourne Stuntacular, would debut in spring 2020. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Orlando Worlds, and on Instagram at The Orlando Worlds. Thanks for watching.